Most people enjoy being broke. Don't let them kid you. I'm Larry of the No Regret Show, and if they don't enjoy being broke, take a listen to some of these car payments out here.
Video that's literally just that, the highest car payments they've ever seen.
Yep. I work in luxury sales, and these are the highest payments we've ever seen. It's our sales manager, Shaq. What's the highest payment you've ever seen?
Probably 4,800 to 84 months.
What's the highest payment you ever seen?
4,100.
What's the highest payment you ever seen?
3,250.
Jeez. Alejandro, what's the highest payment you ever seen?
4,300 on the lease.
Jeez. What's the highest payment you ever seen?
About $3,200 on a V-Series Escalade.
Ooh. All right. What's the...
Yo, these be the people complaining about the price of eggs. Egg prices are too high. They'll go there, sign the dotted line on a car for these payments, and then get angry and try to haggle a price at a store because they can't afford eggs.
highest payment you ever seen?
The highest payment that I've ever seen is $4,400. This young lady, she purchased a 2024 Cadillac Escalade V.
Ooh. Sean, what's the highest payment you ever seen?
2,700.
What's the highest payment you ever seen?
40 bands down, 3,800.
$4,000 down and $3,800 a month. You barely paid the taxes on that damn car. You barely had enough to cover the taxes.
What's the highest payment you've ever seen?
2,800.
It seems like a lot of the $4,000 marks are for the Escalade V, and people are taking a bath on the appreciation of those vehicles. Just look at it a few years old. One of them was like $4,000 a month for a lease too.
Yeah. These cars you see out here, some of these people got some of these high-end cars. Some of these EV BMWs, Porsches, Mercedes, they run 110, 120. I see the Lucid Airs. Do you know how expensive these cars are? And they're leasing them because nobody wants to hold these cars long term because they know the maintenance costs will destroy them. People enjoy being broke. Don't let them kid you. Car payments, every weekend, they're buying a new outfit to go out and blow money in the bars and the clubs. People will spend $1,000 for coaching for not financial advice, but won't spend $10 on an audiobook and just listen to it on their way to work, where some of your billionaires and multi-millionaires, this is what they've done. They've worked in Wall Street their whole life, warning you the dangers of day trading, that paying off debt is the most important thing. People wonder why they're still broke. They have investment portfolios, but they're carrying balances on credit cards. You can't warn these people. For us to be rich and for us to be successful, you need them. Think about how many people got channels and they do videos saying, I don't want you to be a worker bee. I want you to be the boss. You know the boss still has to answer to people. The boss has to answer to more people. The boss has to answer to workers. The boss has to answer to customers. The boss has to answer to people above him. Even people at the top got people to answer to. Elon Musk, look at what Elon Musk is going through, right? Elon Musk's actions cause people to boycott his cars. And he owns Tesla along with the shareholders. Just because you own the business, that don't mean that you don't got to answer to anybody. If you own a plumbing business and you do crappy work, look at the reviews. You won't be in business that long. We own real estate in Aruba. If we don't maintain things that break, we're going to get horrible reviews and nobody's going to rent from us. People enjoy being broke because if they did not, they would do something about it. A lot of people talk, complain about the politicians, the government, that they're in on it and that they want you to be poor. Yeah, no shit. They do want you to be poor. So you never collect your Social Security. So you die before you can collect any of that. They want you working your fingers down to the nub and your fingers down to the bone the rest of your life. They do. And a lot of the people up here that talk about the worker bees and us who go to work, do you know without us, there is no government assistance? The government does not have any money. They don't have any assistance. They raise taxes on us, the workers. They raise taxes on us, and we fund all those projects. We fund the community developments. We fund EBT. We fund government assistance. We fund disability. Your workers, your 9-to-5 worker bees. How many videos have I said, yo, you got to separate yourself from people that are always complaining? The people that are always complaining they're broke, they will come to you for money. They will always have a complaint. Now, you're probably asking, what can I do? Well, it's up to you to figure that out. If you're an adult, don't pay people to try to give you answers on what you should do. You got to go out there and make some money, yo. Like, there's jobs out here that people don't want to do. You don't want to deliver pizzas? Somebody else will. You don't want to deliver DoorDash? You don't want to drive Uber? You don't want to go in there and get a raise in your career and in your job? Somebody else will. You don't want to do those things? Well, then guess what? Somebody else will. The next time you're on the road, maybe you're one of these people. Look at some of the cars out here, yo. I see high-end Beamers, Porsches, SUVs, Range Rovers. Everybody does not have money. People are faking it, because if they were not faking it, we would not be in a debt crisis. People have money because they took loans. They finance their lifestyles. People's lifestyles are financed. They don't own their lives. The bank owns them. Their job owns them, and the bank owns them. Okay. I have a science project for you. Take a month off of work. Can you take a month off of work and do exactly what you're doing now? Going out to eat, paying your rent, paying your mortgage, taking vacations, paying that car payment, doing all the fun stuff you love doing for a whole month. Can you do it without going into debt? Can you do it without selling stocks? Can you do it without your emergency fund? Do you have enough slush fund cash? That's called slush fund. Where you could take off as long as you want and just go out there and blow money. Can you do that? Well, if you can't do that, imagine if you lost your job. How long can you survive? You get laid off today with your lifestyle. If you can't do it for a month, what happens? You lose your job and you can't find a job for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. Unemployment runs out. Then what? I hope this video is a wake-up call for a lot of people, man. For 5 years, I started my channel almost 5 years ago, telling people base my channel on paying off debt, stop gambling in the markets, stop going into car debt, credit card debt. People, they don't want to listen, but then they want to complain on TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube about how it's hard out here to pay for the price of stuff. Yeah, it is. When you're broke, it's really hard to pay for the price of stuff. When you got money, I mean, you'll be like, damn, prices went up, but you still gonna buy it. You're like, whatever. It is what it is. I like the way these organic eggs taste. Stop complaining and do something about it. Change your life. No regrets. Get it.